Jim. Can you tell us some basic information about yourself for our audience?
I am from Southern California right now. I've been living there a little over 20 years, and I travel here to Spokane every year to see a friend of mine who builds guitars for me, and I love art, and I've been in this museum about 3 times before.
It's not your first visit to the MAX, so how did you hear about it?
Usually when I go to a new city, I look up information online as to where all the art museums are. And then when I have time, I go visit the museum and learn what they have in that area. It's fun.
So why did you decide to visit the museum today? Do you wanted to see a special exhibition?
It was specifically for the Impressionist art, which I like very much. I've been to many places in the world, including Paris 6 times, where they have lots of Impressionist art, and it's one of my favorites. And I was very surprised that they had that art here. So it was actually a very nice surprise for me to come here today.
So you liked your visit today?
Oh, absolutely.
In your opinion, do you think that some things in the museum should be improved?
I don't know about improved. It's for me, it's a different type of collection because there's a lot of Native American things in this part of the country that you don't see other places. If I were to say one thing about improvement, it would be nice to get a lot more touring exhibits that were much, I'll say, well-known types of art, better-known artists. But that's really not much of an improvement unless the art museum wants to go that route to, spend more time and the expense to get the larger exhibits. That would be fun.
Do you know something about the other exhibition that will happen during the next 3 months?
I actually don't. I'm only here for a few days, so I just wanted to focus on what was here, but that's a good question.
So, as I said, I decided to choose the MAC, the museum, as a non-profit organization, to talk about in my article, because I think that art must be an important part of everyday life and of...
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So, what do you think about it? How do you think art is important in our life?
It's for me, I find it's a diversion which kind of rounds out my knowledge, and it also is sort of relaxing. I think a different part of my brain is active when I'm looking at art versus, say, when I'm at work or when I'm driving. So, to me, art is mostly beautiful. Some things, are arguably not, but looking at beauty makes me very happy. So I'm very glad that there are a lot of talented people who have things like this in the museum that I can come and see.
Okay. Thank you, Jim.